The purpose of the local law is quite simply to protect the village, just in case we exceed the 2% tax levy.
Horseheads Village trustees passed a resolution tonight that would allow the village to exceed the 2% tax cap if needed. Village leaders promise it's just a precautionary measure, but some residents are worried it's a gateway to higher taxes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Renata Steele. Thanks for joining us here on the late edition in High Definition. It's a situation unfolding in lots of municipalities in New York. This time, it's the village of Horseheads passing a resolution making sure that if they do go over the 2% tax cap, there won't be a penalty from the state. WENY TV's Joe Malillo found out why the village board decided to pass this despite opposition. He's live in the studio with the story. Joe.
Renata, village neighbors in the audience didn't want the board to pass this resolution, saying they need to find other ways to save money. Board members promise tonight's resolution is just a safety precaution.
We have not heard anything about the budget yet, so as concerned public people, we don't have the ability to know what your needs are and where they are. So I would ask at this point that you not do this.
A public hearing about a proposed tax cap override Thursday night has some village residents nervous about the possible implications.
It's a little here, a little there. The school budget ready to take another 6.5%. A lot of the people in the village are on fixed incomes. So I just encourage you to find ways to not raise taxes.
It's pages long. It is. It's very complicated. There's all kinds of exceptions and exclusions. It takes quite a bit to get that formula and get it straight.
Village manager Walter Hurst is currently putting the budget together. He says that this override is just a safety net. It could actually save taxpayers in the end.
And this is just prudent accounting, trying to protect our backside. It does not mean we're going to raise taxes over the limit. And again, we don't even know if we're going to have a tax increase.
It's not as simple as it sounds. The legislation was passed by the state, and that necessarily makes it very complicated. And because of that complication, it's very easy to have a miscalculation.
Now, unlike a school tax cap override, a village tax cap override would only need a supermajority vote from the board members, not voters. Live in the studio, Joe Malillo, WENY TV News.